Family, Trojan family, what's up, man? USCJ here. It's the top of the morning. I hope everybody is getting ready to get up, get out, and make some things happen this morning. Listen, USC recruiting right now is absolutely surging right now to another level. You guys know we just landed. I brought the video to you guys yesterday. Riley Wormley, big time running back out of the state of Texas. And listen, man, you guys got to look at this. You got guys that are teams that are really recruiting this guy, big time schools. Listen, this guy is a guy that's going to move and groove. And look, coincidentally, USC landed a quarterback yesterday as well. They're hitting all types of cylinders. He is a 3-star quarterback. He'll be a walk-on quarterback. And Lincoln Riley, he did mention that he wanted to bring in another young quarterback. Well, he did it. He's a local guy. We'll take a look at his information real quick, but we want to reflect back and look back at this recruiting class that USC is assembling together for the 2025 class. So let's take a look at that real quick. Let's go. So this is the quarterback right here. He's standing at 6'2", 200 pounds, and his name is 3-star Jack Stupin, and he's just committed to USC yesterday. That kind of went under the radar. He is part of the 2024 class, and Lincoln Riley did mention that he wanted to bring a quarterback in. However, this quarterback is coming in. He's a 3-star prospect, and he's coming in as a preferred walk-on, which is great. Whenever you can get a 3-star prospect that's coming in as a preferred walk-on, I think it's absolutely great. And so him in his production on the year, he threw for 1,726 yards, 22 touchdowns, and 9 interceptions in 2023, which is absolutely great for a team like USC, especially when you're talking about a walk-on quarterback. Has pretty decent size, as I stated, 6'2", 200 pounds. So look, he's going to be in there and compete and just add some provided depth for the USC football Trojans in the quarterback room. However, we want to continue to talk about how the surge is taking place with USC, especially in the 2025 class. You guys know, those who might have happened to miss it, we did get Riley Wormley from the state of Texas, and he goes to a great school, a powerhouse, in fact. Southlake, Texas is a big-time high school. I believe Quinn Ewers went there. So if you guys hadn't seen that video, I did a commitment video of him yesterday. He's part of the 2023 class. And USC right now, they're sitting at, we're going to take a look at that. They're sitting at, I believe, number 3 right now, according to On3. So right now, according to On3, they're second in the Big Ten in recruiting and third in the national ranking. And they were previously ranked number 18th. They were previously ranked number 5 in the Big Ten. So right now you see the momentum is moving and grooving. USC, I think they're getting ready to get another commitment from a big time player. You guys know he's kind of been predicted already to come to USC. I heard it would be after Easter. Actually, one of his, I heard it to be after Easter, and hopefully this commitment comes sometime today. He actually said, and that is big time Matei, linebacker out of San Matei. He's rated a 4-star, big time linebacker, man. So fast, so explosive. So look, man, you guys should hopefully see a commitment video with him sometime today. He did make a statement that he will be back at USC today. So we'll see what's going on with that. We'll see what happens. But USC, as far as the 2025 class, they are stacking a class and building it the way they want to build it. Now, let's take a look at the overall class and just kind of look back and see exactly what USC has, because, I mean, when you look at these guys, I think USC can absolutely shoot for the number 1 class, depending on how this thing shapes up. Number 2 for sure. And you guys know you can't start this class off or talk about this class unless you talk about Julian Lewis. Ranked number, according to ESPN, number 1, and Rivals number 1 at his position. 24/7 Sports has him number 4, and On3 has him number 4. Number 2 at his position. But he's a big-time quarterback. That height is wrong. I believe Julian Lewis is right at 6'1", 6'2". But you see the rating, 97.85. Julian Lewis, part of this class that's really stacking this class and really helping bring this class together. And of course, you guys know we just talked about Riley Worm. And of course, we got Stubbs, Hilton Stubbs, with a 93.35 rating. And you see overall 4-star all across the board. Number 6 at his position, number 8 in the state, Jacksonville, Florida. So number 67 nationally. So USC has a top 100 player all across the board here, and that's just one of them. And you see here, of course, Isaiah Gibson. We can't forget about him. 4-star all across the board. Nationally, number 24 according to On3, number 17 according to 24/7 Sports. So you're talking about more. I mean, when's the last time we've had maybe five top 100 players? I mean, you look at these guys and look at the caliber. That you can have the quantity, but the quality is what really means something. And then of course, you guys know Justice Terry. I mean, he's the big time guy, 98.35 rating. You see he's ranked number 8 nationally. I mean, USC has players that are just absolutely moving and grooving to another level. And the value of these guys is what's so important. The quality of these guys is what's so important. I mean, when you look at, and then possibly this linebacker that's going to commit, he's a big time top 100 player as well. And then we can't forget about Gus Cordova, who everybody, you look at the schools, and this is what I want everybody to know. The same thing as with Riley Wormley. Gus Cordova, of course, he was committed to Texas. There was a little situation that happened. Everybody knows about that. But all the schools were recruiting him. If you look at the colleges, the schools that are recruiting him, Georgia, you look at the big boys, Auburn, Alabama. That's what you got to look at. If they offer those guys a scholarship, if they want them guys to come, that means they're high caliber 3-star prospect. And so you look at this guy as well. USC's getting a high quality player. He's not a top 100 player, but he is a high caliber player that USC is getting. And I think USC fans should be absolutely excited. And that was one of the things that I was stating with Riley Wormley. You look at when I did this video yesterday, you look at all the schools that were recruiting him. You had the big time guys, the Oklahomas, which he was projected to go to. You had the Texas, you had the Texas A&M. So you're talking about a high caliber player, a guy that's going to move and groove, a guy that's going to fit the system. And listen, for all those who are suggesting that he's too small, listen, man, this guy's going to put on weight. I believe he's going to get to 200 pounds. And I think that, Lincoln Riley hasn't forgot how to recruit offensive players. Tony Jones has a track record of NFL running backs. We talked about that when he came over from TCU. He was at Memphis prior to TCU. Very, very successful. One of the most highly sought after running back coaches. I think this guy knows how to recognize talent, being that he's coached so many guys that are currently right now in the NFL. Tony Jones has receipts. So I think we got to consider all that and factor all that stuff in and really understand that USC got some great players, man. So look, I'm out of here until later on. Hopefully we get this commitment today from the young man out of San Clemente. I might have said San Mateo, but I did not mean that. But San Clemente. So look, man, until later on, everybody stay blessed. Fight on, fight on, fight on.